Okay, so while the kids look forward to summer vacation, for parents, it can be a looming challenge. Podcast host, Mama 3, Andryanna Gonko, back on the show with some summer parenting hacks. I love when you're on, Andrea, because we're in a similar boat. We both have 3 kids, and we both know that summer's coming, and we got to keep them entertained. How do we do that?
Yes. Good morning, Tim. And I know it's right around the corner. I can't even believe it. And so I want to see, how can we survive our summer and actually enjoy it? I'm calling it the lazy parenting way. But what I really mean is, how can we simplify things and create more ease in our days?
Okay. So what are the best ways to do that?
So what I'd like to talk first about is, how can we create some flexibility? I don't know about your kids, Tim, but during the school year, we've got a lot on the go, and they're following this very strict, really strict schedule. So we want to offer that unstructured play. We want to tap into maybe a little bit of boredom, because studies show that can actually be great for problem-solving skills and creativity in our children. But we also want to put it within a structure. So I like to call this freedom within form. That might mean that you have a front-loaded morning where you're getting outside, you're spending time with the kids outside, or you're doing that play date or that trip to the park or the splash pad. And then the afternoons might have a little bit more time for unstructured play, that creativity, that sense of what we might call boredom, to allow your kids to do what they will so that you can get some work done.
Well, it's an opportunity when they say that, Mom, Dad, I'm bored, to work in that creative side of them, rather than just throwing a screen in front of them, because that's what like they're used to. That's the easy way to go. So what is the creating a yes space or kit?
Yeah, so what we're seeing on screen right now, this is a daily visual routine chart. This might be great to foster that independence. So there are a number of different activities. You can select a few for your children, allow them to choose some for themselves. So while they're choosing the play, there's still some structure, a little bit of routine, so that they know what to expect. Having that visual cue, that representation, is going to be really helpful. You can also do something like creating a yes space or a yes kit, where you designate an area of your home that they can play in, that everything is safe, that they can do whatever they will in that area. These kits are great, especially if you're going on a road trip as well. You might theme it or put special snacks or treats or toys that you know that they're going to love. So if you need some time to get something done, like a live television segment, you can hand that kit over to them, give them that visual representation, and allow them to have that fun.
Love those kits. What about when it comes to meals? So we don't have to make those lunchtime meals for school anymore, but you do have to make those lunch and dinner meals. What's some ideas there?
That's right. And I feel like in past summers, it was like a revolving door. I felt like I just didn't leave the kitchen. Everyone's hungry. Everyone wants something at all times. So we'll start things by keeping it simple. If you're going to the grocery store, pick up prepackaged items. Make it easy on yourself. Lunches, we don't need to use all the dishes and all the cups and all the cutlery. Let's just create some kid-friendly platters. Maybe you're going to make a picnic out of it. Go and eat al fresco. Enjoy that time with your children. And maybe we're doing things like filling up a water bottle in the morning, so that you don't have to reuse all of the cups and your dishes, and your dishwasher is full by the end of the day. And then maybe incorporate something like you would have during the school year with, say, a pizza day. So every Thursday you're just going to order or pick up something that the kids are going to like. So it's just one thing off the list of to-dos.
Is that your little guy right there? One of them?
That's my youngest. Yeah, that's Zach. Yeah.
Hey, Zach. But what you've made there is something that we like to do. It's kind of like a like a charcuterie board for kids, where you kind of put it together and just let them munch away throughout the day. Great idea there. So we only got a minute left. So how do we go about communicating this to our kids?
That's right. I think the most important part here is that communication, and just letting them know how you think the summer is going to flow, that you want to enjoy that time with them, that there's going to be lots of time for fun and adventure, but there is going to be some structure, there is going to be some routine, and there's going to be some time that they are going to have to, do things on their own, foster their own sense of independence. Maybe you come up with those rules, that structure, that guideline, introduce the chart or the visual representation at the beginning of the summer, so that everything is really clear and consistent, and your children know what the expectations are.
Okay. Good luck to all parents out there. A couple weeks away. Yes. Andryanna Gonko, podcast host for the Juggle Israel. Great to have you back on the show.
Happy summer, Tim.